Trips Awakening, y'all, with From My Ancient Signals. I uploaded a video glitch in the illusion. And, I even put this out. I said, I seen the glitch just the other day. And just here recently, I think like a couple of days ago, um, there was something going on in New York where at so called nighttime, there was the sky was bluish green or something like that. And I seen part of that on the other side, basically the parallel universe. I seen some of this, and I was basically giving y'all heads up. Now, it's playing out on the physical realm, flashing blue lights. And I'm going to get into that. Some of y'all, basically going to put your energy into this so called 2019. And there's no such thing as years, months, dates. That's just, you know, connected to your physical, your organs and stuff like that, to the illusion planets. All right. That's part of controlling y'all's frequency. You know, it's really not 2019. Like I said, so many illusion times, that's nothing but, you know, shape shifting artificial machine that keeps up with illusion planets, basically. All right, it's not 2019. I can tell you that. But on the physical realm, y'all think it's 2019. And certain distractions were supposed to happen like back in 2012 and 2005. The distractions that's going on now. But certain parts got to catch up in the low frequency worlds, if you know what I mean. I seen certain things. So now, and do y'all remember when I uploaded a video and I was talking about, you know, certain, you know, so-called illusion years like the 60s and, 70s, 80s, 90s, even back into the 1800s. That frequency is playing out in this reality. Basically, there are certain shadows that's latching on to the physical bodies, to y'all earthlings. All right. Some of y'all basically, in other worlds, certain parts of you just getting switched. You're getting switched because some of y'all pledge and connect to certain things. So basically, you're going to get shift into something like lower to keep on just draining you and sucking your energy. Okay, the blue flashing lights that y'all saw, some of you earthlings, basically what's going on. Certain individuals, they are releasing certain shadows that's connected to the so-called religion and God, Baphomet, the illusion names and characters. But there's certain shadows that's connected to that. They unleashing it. And I already seen the shadows on the other side. And like I said, some of them shaped like animals, connected, almost look like humans. You know, I didn't fear these individuals, the certain shadows that's running the physical form, but y'all won't be able to see them. And some of them are merging with y'all, as I speak, because some of y'all connected to certain things. The religion, like so-called God, Lucifer, the the certain characters, they got the shape-shifting numbers attached to these letters. They all related. Lucifer, so-called the characters, they're fictional characters, but they're playing out in y'all's reality because y'all connected to the religion and cults and different things. The system basically. You get what I'm saying? And certain things, basically, you know, some of y'all won't be able to see. Some of y'all probably going to get really emotional. That's the reason why I said, I uploaded a video, said they got the emotional frequency going on, the lust. Like you basically getting hit hard. On the physical realm, some of y'all fear this, because you go for the distractions. They playing y'all, got y'all thinking there's God and all of that stuff exists. And it doesn't exist, So the Blue Beam Project that's gonna play out. Just here recently, there was like a fire in the sky. Somebody uploaded that, and everybody was like, screaming and hollering, and that's nothing but basically a hologram in the sky. They're gonna play y'all on so many different levels. Some of y'all gonna think it's aliens coming, and like I said, this is nothing but illusion. This is nothing but an illusion. They're going to play y'all with the biblical characters. That's the reason why you see the conscious Muppets promoting certain things, whether it's negative or positive. They're telling you, so-called this illusion, God is good. Like I said, God and, Allah, all of them is related. Certain shadows is connected to that, which it doesn't exist, but the shadows, they basically connected. They're on a low frequency, but they're using y'all on many levels. Y'all think it's demons and devils. There's no such thing. There's nothing but certain low frequency shadows that shape shift on many levels that connects to y'all in the low frequency worlds. Some of y'all earthlings, y'all basically helping promoting some of this mess, like the religion and these cults. Like I said, they all were related. You got certain individuals like the conscious Muppets, arguing back and forth about Baphomet and gatekeepers and all of that. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just running off at the mouth. They all act like they're against each other. They work together. Then you got these preachers and stuff, telling y'all, using the fear tactics, and it's nothing but low frequency shadows that's using y'all. Like all of these stories and stuff, that's nothing but part of the illusion. You connect to that stuff. And like I said, some of y'all gonna get shifted because you're connected to certain frequencies, throughout the low frequency worlds. Shadows, these low frequency shadows, they're intelligent. They're intelligent. They're on a low frequency, but they're intelligent and they're using y'all. And y'all basically doing their bidding. Certain parts of their bloodlines still controlling y'all in the low frequency worlds. They know exactly what they're doing, especially on this physical realm. The stuff that you connect with, like these devices and stuff, certain devices, certain shadows come out and reach through y'all through the so-called Facebook, the illusion portal, IG, the devices, certain shadows reach out and connect with y'all. And basically taking your soul back to the low frequency worlds, and you take that inside your world, inside your DNA, and basically in the low frequency worlds, you're basically destroying certain parts of your DNA, especially if you give birth to certain illusion worlds. You're just setting yourself up, and you're getting trapped. Certain parts, like it's like this. When you're on a high frequency, certain things in the human form basically doesn't reach out to you. I seen certain things, I know with the spider and the wasp and certain things, I know what that's all about, but I'm not going to get into that. But certain things, will connect with you on many levels. Certain things, they give subliminals, and I get the subliminals. I get the subliminals on the physical realm. I get the subliminals in these other worlds and stuff. I'm a universal traveler. I'm visiting on this physical realm. letting y'all know what's going on. I control my destiny. I seen certain shadows. And they're intelligent. They can play y'all on so many different levels. Some of them is right next to y'all and you don't even know it. When you're on a high frequency, you see certain things. I've seen the shadows on the physical and on the other side. I see the same energy that they see. Y'all don't see the certain energy. Certain energies got colors. That's the reason why they playing y'all with the colors. Like I said, everything is related. That's the reason why they want to keep you all programmed with, the related religion. Like the Baphomet, Lucifer, and the guides and all of that mess. And the gangs. Y'all talking about gangs and stuff like that. Y'all say gang, and all of that crazy stuff. Whenever it comes to some of y'all that's, the so-called younglings that's on the physical realm. See, years ago, they wasn't doing, of course, the gangs was doing certain signs and the street masons and stuff was doing up certain signs, communicating in codes and stuff like that. Even, the Black Panthers and the KKK, who you think put these groups out in y'all's community? But, they set y'all up on so many different levels. Back then, certain individuals, they talked about the Illuminati mess, which that's nothing but a distraction. That's nothing but a distraction. My apology, y'all. Everybody was complaining and talking about, such throwing up signs and stuff like that. Now you see these little younglings, they was conditioned. Now they throwing up certain signs and they don't even know what it means. They basically pledging when they throw up certain signs. That's the reason why I said I use my own certain signs and symbols and connect with certain things in the other world to the unknown to balance out certain things. When you see certain individuals throwing up signs and this and that, they're connecting with that. I see, on IG and Facebook, like whenever some of you so-called parents, y'all post some of y'all's children and they, throwing up like, certain signs and stuff, the horns and all of that corny whack stuff. And, y'all think that's cute and cool. But you don't know you're pledging to certain things. That's the reason why you see these entertainers, these actors promoting certain things. They keep promoting certain things. And basically, y'all destroying each other on a physical realm. Everybody keep talking about the power grid. It's going to go out the power grid. They're using y'all's energy. They're going to keep on doing the same old stuff over and over and over on the physical realm. There are certain beings and stuff. There are certain, like I said, I've seen certain, like the shadows, they basically, I don't fear them. And if y'all see certain things, don't fear it. Certain things might look different. And some of y'all probably like get spooked out. Don't get spooked out. It might not look, like I said, it might not come in a physical form. Some might come into a physical form so it won't, bug y'all out. And that's on the other side if you're on a high frequency. But I seen it. I seen a lot of things that, like I said, that will blow y'all's mind. And certain things I just won't put out, but I see what's going on. So don't fall for this mess. The media said, oh yeah, by the way, the media was basically talking about, it was a transformer. Y'all remember I uploaded a video. I said there's transformer agents. They was code talking. they basically releasing the shadows. I uploaded a video talking about transformer agents. Like basically how they in the so-called conscious community, it doesn't matter. There's certain things that's connecting to some of y'all earthlings, your physical body. But they were speaking in codes with the transformers and stuff like that. See, I be giving y'all heads up, let y'all know what's going on. Ain't no transformer gonna light up the sky like that. Come on. And then everybody, in the one video, this female was like, "Oh, we'll wait to see what the news said." If you trust whatever the news put out, they're cold talking the weather. That's the reason why the weather's messed up. The weather is basically of course we know they control the weather, but y'all don't control the weather inside of your physical body. But they controlling the weather to destroy certain parts of you inside of the illusion. They want you to stay connected to certain frequencies. I want to say this, the 1900s, which that's nothing but an illusion, but that's their machine. Like, that still exists. Certain energies still exist. And certain parts of y'all low frequency self is connecting with y'all, and you're basically repeating certain things. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because I could keep on flying and going and glowing. What? Did somebody say something?